Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror. And here on my channel, I review movies, TV shows, and other things I find interesting to talk about. And today, I'm going a bit back to talk about the first film I actually watched that was like a horror thriller at the cinema. Yes. And that movie is actually Roadkill, aka Joyride. Roadkill, Joyride. It's from 2001. It's directed by John Dahl, starring Steve Zahn, Paul Walker, Lily Sobieski, and Jessica Bowman. So in this one we have two brothers, Lewis and Fuller, and they are taking a road trip to pick up their friend Venna. And while doing this long road trip, they get bored and they start playing around with their CB radio and start talking to this trucker called Rusty Nail. And they are like pretending to be this female called Candy Cane. And then one evening, after they kind of play a little bit of a prank, they realize that this trucker is actually like a psychotic killer. Yeah, so as I said, I've seen this movie many times, especially when I was younger. And yeah, that I was even allowed to see this at the cinema. I felt pretty cool to be able to kind of sneak in there and watch this one. And I immediately liked it a lot. I kind of liked the whole tension between them talking and pretending, because, right away, there is this ominous feeling when Rusty Nail is talking. And even though it seems kind of innocent, and there's still something ominous about it. And it's like broad daylight. And I think that is what makes it even better. And then things only like intensify, and there's this alteration at a motel in room 17. And just the aftermath of that, it really like impacted me. And I thought about that scene for a while after I first saw it. So I do like the script. I like the build-up of everything. I like the atmosphere, the ominous feeling, and also this typical cat and mouse game when the trucker is after them. And they have to run away, they have to get away from him, but somehow the trucker always ends up where they are. And of course, Paul Walker did a really good job, Steve Zahn as well, and Lily Sobieski. I think the dynamic between the three of them really works. And there are some like sweet moments and a bit of a deeper moments which really worked. And I also really like the cinematography. We have this kind of, because they go from like motel to motel, and it's a bit of a like reddish lights, bluish lights, which I really like. But the atmosphere is always tense, because in the back of our minds, the viewers' minds, we know that the trucker is still there. Even though they think they all lost him, thinking, whatever, we will probably not get in touch with him again. He's probably miles away, but there's always that feeling of he's probably gonna show up or call or something. So there are many great moments like this, many tense moments. Whenever a phone rings, whenever there's a tap on a door, whenever another trucker or another car just is parked a few feet from them. Yeah, because you don't know. Is it that guy, or was this whole thing just a hoax, or is he really a killer? So I do like that aspect of this film. And honestly, I don't know why I haven't reviewed this one yet, since, it's the first film that was a horror thriller I saw at the cinema. But yeah, I'm glad that I did it now, because I was at my mom's place going through some more movies I have there, and I was like, of course I have to bring this one to my place and review it for my 31 days of horror challenge. And what I do like most about this film is probably like the climax. I think the build-up of everything that happened was so good. It is like drawn out, but in the best possible way. And yeah, it's so exciting. And I remember watching it at the cinema being like, oh, this is nice, this is intense, I love this. And you know, this film just left me with such a good feeling afterwards. And when I could, I bought this when I saw it on DVD, and I just kept rewatching this film like all the time. And yeah, and now it was a few years, but then I rewatched it a few days ago. Still very pleased with it. And yeah, I had remembered almost every scene. So yeah, it was fun revisiting it again and remembering how much I like this film and why, of course. I mean, there is a sequel, maybe two, I don't really remember, which I've seen. So maybe I'll review those as well, but I have no recollection of them at all. But I'll see what I can do. Oh, yeah, and of course, I had to wash my hair because I'm soon going playing some magic, you know, at Friday Night Magic at Alpha. So, yeah, that is why my hair hasn't dried yet. But, you know, sometimes I just don't have the time. But of course, I wanted to record this review, share my thoughts about Roadkill. But I do like the aspect that we are first introduced to this killer or possible killer through a CB radio. So the interaction they have with each other is really like special because you only get to hear the voice and what he's saying or what he means to say. So there are some stuff to like read between the lines, and also how the voice changes like between event 1, event 2. And yeah, it's the dialogue gets really interesting. I really like the dialogue between them while they were talking on the radio. So, what do I give Roadkill? I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, so an 8 out of 10 to Roadkill, aka Joyride. So if you've seen this film, let me know your own thoughts about it in the comments below. But of course, like and subscribe, don't forget to comment something, and I'll be back tomorrow with another review. See you then. Bye.